Hello children, welcome to the new session of this online classes which are held on behalf of Samagra Siksha Andhra Pradesh. So I am Praveena, your English teacher working at Nandipadu KGBV Nellore district. In our previous session we have discussed about letter writing. Here we are going to learn about a diary writing. Okay, today we are going to learn about diary writing. Okay, diary writing is a personal form of writing where a person maintains a diary about his or her personal life or a situation. Okay, writing a diary is quite possibly the closest to home and casual classes of composing. We can compose what had happened at home or what had happened outside. Okay, it is a personal thing. Maybe it is a personal thing or a public thing, whatever it may be. While we are writing a diary, we can mention that. Okay, it can be written in any language. Actually, diary entry can be done in any language, but today here in this class we are going to learn how to write a diary entry in English language. Okay, so it can be written in any language as per the composing can be founded on an encounter, a scene, a portrayal of a certain occasion. Okay, or some other thing or moment that the author thinks about. Author means whatever we thinks about worth writing in our own journals. Okay, so diary writing is a personal form of writing where a person maintains a diary about his or her personal life or a situation. Writing a diary is quite possibly the closest to home and casual classes of composing. It can be written in any language as per the composing can be founded on an encounter, a scene, a portrayal of a certain occasion or some other thing or moment that the author thinks about worth writing in his own journal. Okay, and diary writing is a decent action both for the individuals who have abstract abilities and in any event for the individuals who need to simply vent out their feelings. Okay, while writing, while they are feeling alone or discouraged. Okay, when a person feels that he is alone or he is discouraged, he can mention whatever his feelings are in the diary. We need not to tell to our friends or parents or somebody others in person. We can just mention it or write in a diary. Okay, it is additionally a decent moment to glance back at life and dissect ourselves based on our past. So how this diary help us? This diary help us to dissect ourselves based on our past. While taking a glance at the diary, we can know what had happened on that particular day, what we are seeing, what had happened in the past, right? Okay, the nature of diary composing relies upon the innovativeness, creative mind and articulation of the person. Journal composing abilities can be upgraded by envisioning a circumstance. Okay, whatever we had experienced, we can write it in the diary, or whatever we had seen, envisioned, we can mention it in the diary. Okay, but it has to be mentioned in a proper way, in a creative way. Okay, new innovations has to be mentioned there. And we shall see some important steps to follow for a diary entry, children. Here are the important steps to follow for a diary entry. Here, first thing is we have to mention the day, date and time. Okay, or date, day and time should be mentioned at the top side of the left corner in the box. So where should we mention it? We have to mention it at the top side of the left corner in the box. So first thing we have to do is we have to draw a box for this. Okay, and write day, date and time at the top side of the left corner in the box. Okay, and next one is salutation. While writing the salutation in a letter writing, we mentioned how we learned the salutation, how should we write the salutation in a letter writing. We use dear father or dear mother or dear our friend's name, right? Here we are not expressing our experiences to anybody in person. We are not telling anything to a person, to our parents or to our brothers and sisters or to our cousins or to our friends. We are just writing it down in a book called diary. This is a personal thing. Okay, and the salutation has to be written as dear diary. In the letter writing we have written as dear father, dear mother, etc., etc. And here we have to write the salutation as dear diary. Okay, and identify the mood of the situation to make a diary entry. Here the most important thing is we have to identify the mood, whether it is a happy mood or the sad mood. Okay, first of all we have to identify the mood of the situation to make a diary entry. Already we can see the situation in the question paper itself, children. So it will be easy to identify the mood of the situation to make a diary entry. Okay. The next thing is the first paragraph should be on how you feel on that day. So the first paragraph, how should we start? It has to be started on how we feel on that particular day and explain with the help of the relevant and phrases from the given question. In the question itself, they will be given, no children. We have to point out those and write the first paragraph. We have to express the mood here. Okay, whether it is a sad mood, sorrowful mood or a pleasant mood, we have to mention here. Okay, and the next thing is diary must be put in a box. Draw designs to the box, if possible write heading. Okay, what should we do now? If we are maintaining a personal diary, there we can write it in a diary normally, but here we are writing a diary entry in the examination point of view, right? So what we have to do, we are not writing it in a diary, we have to write on a paper, right? So we have to draw a neat box using scale, glitters or sketch pens. Okay, draw a neat box and decorate that margins. Okay, and write the heading to children. Don't forget to write the heading. The heading is given in the question paper itself. Okay. And start with a phrase based on the situation. What we have to do is we have to start with a phrase based on the situation. For example, for a happy mood, we have to start like this, children. Today I felt very happy. What a pleasant day it was. Or what a delightful day it was. We have to start the what a happiest day it was. We have to start like this while we are writing in a happy mood. And coming to an unhappy mood, we have to write I felt very sad today because and have to continue with our experiences. And what a sad day it was, what a sorrowful day it was, or what an unpleasant day it was. Okay, we have to express the mood and write. But simply we shouldn't write I am sad today, I am happy today, because when we look back to the diary, we have to know why we have felt happy in that on that day, why we were sad on that particular day. So we shouldn't just mention the mood, children. We have to add the situation what had occurred on that particular day. Okay. Second paragraph should be on the incident that had happened on the particular day. Okay. In the first paragraph, we have expressed our mood here. And coming to the second paragraph, what we have to do is second paragraph should be on the incident that had happened on the particular day. And we have to pick up the relevant words and phrases from the given questions. Okay. In the question paper itself, we can see half of the answer in the question paper itself. So we can pick up from there. Okay. And it will be easy to us. So second paragraph should be on the incident that had happened on the particular day. Okay. And coming to the next, children. The last paragraph should be of the lessons that you have learned from the incident and your future plans. Okay, whatever the lesson we have learned by coming across the situations on that particular day has to be written in the last paragraph, and our future plans regarding the incident has to be written also. Okay, right? Personal reflections in past tense. Okay, and future plans in simple present or simple future, right? Okay, write personal reflection in past tense, and future plans in simple present or simple future. Okay, the last paragraph should be of the lessons that you have learned from the incident and your future plans. Write personal reflection in past tense and future plans in simple present or simple future. Okay. Next one is signature should be done at the bottom of the left corner. Okay. In the name of character, don't write your name. Signature has to be done at the bottom of the left corner. We have to write on the left side of the bottom of the page, and we shouldn't mention our real names as we are writing in a public examinations. Okay, we have to mention the character which had given in the question paper, not our own names. We shouldn't at all mention our own names in the examination point of view. Okay, and Let us know what is a diary. Here, what is a diary? A diary is a kind of self-expression. As we said previously, we are not expressing our experiences to, we are not telling, we are not conveying to any other people or any other person. Whereas our parents or friends or brothers and sisters, we are not sharing our experiences with person. We are sharing our views, sharing our experience to a book. So it is our own book, it is a personal thing. So a diary is a kind of self expression. That means conveying the experiences, incidents to ourselves. When we look the diary in our future, we can know what and all happened in our past days and what had occurred in those particular days. Okay, and it has to be written in first person. So it has to be written in first person means I was or we were. We have to start like that. I was very happy, or we were, we have spent a good time, or something like that. Okay, and a diary is usually written at the end of the day. Okay, this all of us know that the diary is to be written at the end of the day, because if we write it in the morning, what happens? Can anybody know what happens throughout the day in our lives? No, right? So in the morning if we write, we'll miss writing all the incident what had happened throughout the day. Afternoons we shouldn't write. When should the exact timing to write a diary is at the end of the day. Okay, and diary is not only written at routine, but also it records certain significant event or experiences. Here children, we need not to write what and all happened in a day. Our routine things we shouldn't mention here. We need not to mention when we got up, when we had a coffee or tea, or when we had a breakfast, or when we had a lunch, or when the time we had a dinner, or when we bathed. Okay, these routine things happens every day, so we need not to mention in the diary entry. So what should be mentioned here means the important things, the important incidents has to be mentioned while writing the diary entry. So in the question paper itself, there will be a certain situation given in the question paper, so we can express our views and express our things regarding that situation. Okay, and let us know how to write a diary, children. Okay, how to write a diary? Write in chronological order. Chronological order means in a sequence, in an order. Okay, first what happened, after that what had happened, after that what had happened, we have to write. How we shouldn't write is, we shouldn't write what had happened in the end of the day or in the middle of the day while starting the diary entry. What happened in the first, I mean, in the starting of the day what had happened, or early in the day what had happened, we have to mention here. And after that in the afternoon what had happened, and at the end of the day what took place we have to write in the diary. So we have to follow or write in a chronological order. Okay, it starts with events which happened early in the day and end with events which took place in the evening. Okay, in start it starts with events which happened early in the day and end with events which took place in the evenings. Okay, and write important points only. Don't write everything. Don't write where you went. Unnecessarily we shouldn't write. If any important points are there, we have to mention in the diary. We need not to write silly things and all here. Okay, only important things has to be mentioned here. Okay, always use past tense for writing a diary. Because why we should use past tense while writing diary means the exact timing of writing a diary is at the end of the day, right? So what and all happened in the daytime, from the early in the day to the end of the day, what had happened we have to mention here. So it is a past, so it has to be written in past tense and it has to be written in first person. Okay, and let us see what are the parts of a diary. Here, what are the parts of a diary? There are mainly 6 parts in a diary. How many parts are there, children? There are mainly 6 parts in a diary. Okay. The first thing is date. Second one is day. Third one is time. Fourth one is salutation. Fifth one is body of the diary. Sixth one is signature. Okay. First one is date. Second one is day. Third one is time. Fourth one is salutation. Fifth one is body of the diary. Sixth one is signature. Okay. So mainly there are 6 parts in a diary and they are date, time, salutation, body of the diary and signature. Okay. And let us see the format of a diary entry, children. Now, as we said before, first thing is we have to write the date, 27th July 2021. Okay. And the day is Tuesday. Time is 10 p.m. It's not AM, children, it's PM. Okay. And the salutation has to be written as Dear Diary, as we said before. Okay. And the salutation is Dear Diary. And the first paragraph, we have to show up our mood here. So this is a happiest mood, you think. So how we should start the first paragraph? Today is the most memorable and wonderful day to me. It touched my heart. I can never forget this day in my life. I'm very much delighted because, like that, we have to start the first paragraph, and in a continuation in the second paragraph we have to add the events or add the incidents what had happened on that particular day, which is called content of the diary or body of the diary. Okay, so we have to mention the incident which had happened in the body of the diary. And coming to the last paragraph, see, hope tomorrow will be the best one. I may be blessed by the God. I stop here. Thus, I described my feelings in detail regarding this diary. Now the time is 10:30 p.m. Okay, we have to enclose this, children. In the last paragraph, we have to write like this, and we have to mention the time of the ending. Okay, and the signature. Here, the signature, we shouldn't write our own names, as I said before, children. Here we have to write the character given in the question paper. The name of the character which had given in the question paper. Okay, hope you all have understood the pattern of the diary, children, format of the diary. And this is all about the diary, children. And here there are some tips to remember while diary writing. Okay, let us see to the tips to the diary writing. Okay, tips to remember while diary writing. Put the diary entry in a box and decorate it. Write the heading. What we have to do is, we have to firstly we have to draw a neat box using scale and glitters or sketch pens. Okay, and we have to decorate it to make the diary look pretty. Okay, and we have to write the heading. Heading will be in the question paper itself, children. You need not to worry what to write as a heading. So we have to write the heading. Okay, we have to underline the heading. Okay, use glitters or sketches while underlining, children, so it makes the diary look pretty and neat. And creativity, imagination and expressions in diary writing are tested in the exam point of view. Okay, here what are to be tested in the exam point of view, children? Our creativity, how we are writing the diary, how we are presenting, how we are how we imagine, and how we express the experience which we came across. We have to first of all involve in that character, children, and then write the diary. Okay, so here creativity, imagination and expressions in diary writing are tested in the examination point of view. Okay, keep this in your minds, children. This is very important. So make your writing creatively. Okay, and you should emphasize the character and write as if you have really been a part of the situation. You have to involve completely into that character, children. Then you'll have to write the diary entry and write in first person. As I said before, we have to write it in first person. That means I was or we were or something like that. Okay, and use past tense. We have to write a diary entry always in past tense, because whatever had passed, whatever had happened, we have to write in the diary. So the diary has to be written in the past tense always. Okay, write in a chronological order. Okay, write in a sequence, write in an order. Okay, start with events happened early in the day and end with events that took place in the evening. Okay, what and all happened, firstly we have to mention in a chronological order. In order we have to write the things whatever had happened in the daytime. Okay, and use the name of the character, children, who is writing the entry in the place of signature. While writing the signature, we have to write the name of the character which has been given in the question paper, but don't write your name in the examinations. Okay, we shouldn't write our names in the examination. In our own diary we can write, but in the examination point of view we have to not write our names. We have to write the names of the characters which they had given in the question paper itself. Okay, and you can also use some relevant pictures to make your diary entry more lively. Okay, the pictures y'all can paste there or draw there neatly. Okay, if y'all can paste or draw the relevant pictures regarding that incident or situation. Okay, this is all about the diary entry, children. I hope you'll have understood both the letter writing and also the diary writing. Okay, and I once again request you all children to note down in your notebooks whatever I have presented before you all. Okay, please note down in your notebooks and keep your books safe until your schools are open, and your teachers will correct these when the schools are opened. Okay, thank you children. Thanks for watching.